Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Salsabila. My student number is 056 and I'm from class B. So in this video, I'm so sorry because I can show my face. So I will show you guys my PowerPoint. In this video, I would like to explain about my analysis about this poem with the title Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening by Robert Frost. Before I start my analysis, it better to you guys for know about the poem. So check it out.
Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near. Between the woods and the frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep.
Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening as a poem about nature. As the poem is about nature, it has been written from the perspective of an adult who stops by the woods to enjoy the mesmerizing beauty of nature. The expression of stopping given in the first stanza continues until the traveler decides to restart his journey. The expression of not knowing the woods and then realizing one's duties mark as a central point of the poem. However, what stays in the minds of the readers is the eye-catching and bewitching beauty of woods in the snowy evening. Mirror themes in Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening. The poem comprises the thoughts of an adult, why he stops and why he wants to stay in the lap of nature, forgetting all his worldly affairs. The traveler wants to take a moment to pause in the quiet woods to watch the snow falling. He says he knows whose woods are these, but he is sure the owner of the woods will not notice his presence because he is in the village. He is tempted to stay longer, but the pull of obligations and considerable distance force him to leave the woods. As he says that he has to travel a lot, it means he has to perform a lot of duties. Therefore, he puts his wishes aside and starts his journey again. This poem is about the boundaries and limits in which human beings pass their lives, and which do not allow them to get derailed from their respective paths. Metaphor. The poem doesn't have any metaphors. However, there are two extended metaphors in the poem. The last line of the third stanza, sweep of easy wine and downy flake, And the second metaphor is used in the last line with repetition. And miles to go before I sleep. Here, miles represent life's journey, while sleep represents death. The next personification. Robert Frost has personified the thinking of the horse mildly in the second stanza when it stops, and in the third stanza he gives a sign to the rider. He gives his harness bells a shake or to ask if there is some mistake. It shows as if the horse is a human being who understands his owner's needs or inquires if they have to stop. Next, imagery. Imagery is used to make readers feel things through their five senses. The poet has used the image for the sense of sights such as woods, house, lake, and this image help readers see the woods a source of solace and comfort to a lonely traveler. Then stanza. A stanza is a poetic form of a different numbers of lines. It could be 3 or 4 lines. Here a stanza comprises 4 lines each. Rhyme. The whole poem allows the AABA rhyme scheme. Frost has used and rhyme in every first, second, and fourth line of the poem. The third line of each stanza rhymes with the next stanza, such as now, talk, and snow. Rhymes with each other in the first stanza, and here rhymes with near is the second stanza. Repetition. There is a repetition of the first. And miles to go before I sleep. Then, and miles to go before I sleep, which has created a musical quality in the poem. Okay, I think that's all for this video. I hope this video can help you to understand more about this poem. Thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.